Hi Capricorn, this is Crystal Rose of Comfy Soul, and I'm here to do your reading. So I'm going to start with the Light Seers Tarot, and I'm going to finish with the Power Animal deck by Stephen Farmer. And I'm going to get your story, and then I'll pull out whoever I need to pull out from there. So let's start with your story. Interesting. You have an interesting energy. Because on one hand, it's very grounded. On another hand, it's very, I see my husband or wife or future. I see my future person, my future job, my future everything in front of me. On the other hand, it's like, let's go for the adventure and see what happens. And then there's all kinds of hope tied to a situation. There's a new beginning. And I see you have your foot firmly planted in something that is starting. You're waiting to make a decision regarding romance. So I see you have a healthy beginning, something that got started here with somebody, but it hasn't moved forward yet. Let's see why. This is someone from the past, someone you've had an interaction with. This could be also family. Just someone around you who was going through a changing of seasons. That's what I'm hearing. So you're kind of in your own space, doing your own thing, watching this from a different perspective. Let me see how this other person is navigating themselves. Actually, let me move this over here. Oh, wow. I like how these two sides started off. Let me show you. Because here we have someone who's a teacher, a boss, a responsible person who's like living their best life, in their joy, doing their thing, the Hierophant. This is you and your energy. I'm a boss. I rule my life. I take care of me. I'm also looking for a husband, a wife, someone to share this with, like committed, right? And then what shows up on the other side from the other person? Boom. There's the husband, the wife, the boss, the other person who matches your energy that's doing the same thing, right? I like it. And they're running in your direction. Here's someone who's coming in to speak their truth, and they're coming pretty quickly. Why are they flying off like that? Let's see. They've surrendered. They've kind of been sitting in a space for a while. They weren't really telling you what they were thinking, feeling, what they were going through. You know what? They wanted to make sure that they were being really smart about this. They wanted to make sure they didn't lose their ass. Like, it looks like they were with somebody before and they lost some money. And, you know, while they didn't hit a complete, like, rock bottom, they still managed to find their way back up pretty quickly. But this is somebody who didn't want to make a mistake and to say too early to the wrong person, oh my God, I love you. Even though they pretty much want to say they love you, which I still stubbornly don't see yet, other than their desire to commit to you in a way that is obviously king of the house, right? Like choosing to do this with you. They're stepping up to a boss mode I don't think they had before. I think there's a part of them that wants to work with you, like work. Start a business, join you at your workplace, start a new idea, something entrepreneurial, just somebody who really wants to do this with you because they can. Whereas before that, they thought that's what they were doing, was building something, and it didn't work out. So they're having trouble choosing this because they're not sure if they're safe or not. But I'll tell you what, this is a trust fall situation. They've been around you long enough to know that they trust you and that this is safe. And that's why they're going to go ahead and make the move forward. That reminds me of a video I saw the other day on the trust fall, where the girl was standing at the edge of the water and there was sand and then the water and then the guy behind her. But she put her arms out and she had her eyes closed. And because there was a slope, it was leaning forward. She just fell forward. It was like trust fall gone wrong. Like she fell in the wrong direction. Not backwards. She fell forward. Like, I don't think she understood how the trust fall worked, or she was just disoriented with her eyes closed. So this person's willing to do it. In fact, they're super attached to you and don't want to admit how scarily they're attached to you. Let me make sure that they're not stuck to something else, or that this isn't like a pattern, an addiction behavior. Like if you're the addiction, I'm cool with it. If there's something else, I'm not okay. So let me see. Yeah, that's just a matter of fearing losing their ass. It's like if you ask them for a prenup, they'd be like, whatever, I'm not marrying you for prenup, and we're going to build new shit anyway, so whatever, it doesn't matter. They just want to tell you their God honest truth, which is they've looked at some things and they understand that they're willing to move forward. Even though they're very afraid that this may or may not be safe. This is their shadow work, is to, you know, understand that they don't have to be in a situation to keep growing their coin, but they're happier in a romantic commitment. But now they've had to learn what a real romantic commitment looks like. And it looks like you. It looks like someone who doesn't need them for money or need them to take care of them. I think that they were in a position before where they used to think that their value was in taking care of people. And that is a valuable thing. That's great. But also, it's good to be with somebody who doesn't need you like that, who isn't going to make you be a slave to their needs, right? And I think that that's how they see you, as someone who's very independent, takes care of your own stuff. And they're like, oh, I guess they don't need me. And then the epiphany's hitting. Wait a minute. They don't need me. They want me here. Like, ding, light bulb went off, right? Like all of a sudden, their value has changed. They no longer have to be somebody who shows you their worth by taking care of you. Now they find their value can just be being there and working with you and talking to you and laughing with you and joking with you and being responsible and committed and romantic and just being there, not being there to serve and then not get that back in return. And that was their wound, right? All right, let's get you some advice. I like this. This is so pretty. You guys are doing a really great job of showing your passionate, adventurous side that allows them to heal and come through more relaxed. It takes the pressure off of them because they want to make the right decision, but you're just so fun that they're like, oh, well, shit. Well, maybe I should just tell them how I feel. Yes. So you not pushing this, just going with the flow, letting this happen and knowing that there's a good beginning here. It's just a matter of the seasons changing. That's all. That's all you got to wait for. And I feel that fall is your time. It's definitely harvest moon. The beginning of fall is your time. So be in gratitude right now. That's what's going to get you through the next, week and a half or what have you. And that gratitude and just being really grateful for everything you have, what you're blessed with, being grateful for their company, their attention, their transformation they're going through, just kind of chilling in hermit mode will give you what you're looking for. So you don't have to go get it. It's coming to you. Let me see how they're proceeding forward. Some advice for them. Hi, I love it. Elephants, resolving and overcoming any obstacles. This person is coming through and they're removing all their perceived obstacles and everything that they thought was keeping them away from you, and just like being happy in life in general and feeling like secured. They found their confidence and they're willing to I'm actually seeing a really funny image of them charging through, elephant term, I guess, charging through into your space and then swooping you up with their trunk and then like a tight hug and a squeeze and then just kind of swinging you. Like if you've ever seen cartoons or something, this is probably in Dumbo or whatever, where the way you see them use their trunk is like an arm to hug and squeeze and eat and pat and do these things. It's a very big, loving energy. And now they're using it balanced after they've learned their lessons proper. The only thing you're waiting for is romance. They have to offer that, so that's what you're waiting for. Because you've done all the responsible things. Let me give you 2 more then. I like how you guys meet in the middle and cross over and give to each other. This is a beautiful energy. Aww. And as I say that, the whale, soul's path, and honoring your soul's purpose. In the meantime, if you have something that floats your boat, that is the reason that you get up every morning, not attached to being with another person, but is inherently you and your purpose in life and what drives you to get up and what it is that you fight for until the day you die. Like, what is that thing that you recognize in the universe that is your form of speech? What do you like to tell people about when you encounter new folks? What is your what is it that you tout, that you shoot, that you speak with the megaphone for all to hear? Like, I am an angel of light and I would love to see you embody this perspective, but also let's get to work, let's get super grounded, let's make something happen. This is a very practical energy that makes something real out of these feelings, right? So I see that you understand you can't force something. You're very balanced that way. And I just want to like kind of let you chill and have a little more playful time, that this is your season right now. Get ready. It's awesome. Advice for them. Boundaries. It's the bear. They need to stand their ground. They have better boundaries now. And so now it's safe for them to come tell you how they feel. This is a mama bear that knows which battles to pick. And they aren't going to be a pushover. They're not going to be a slave to you. They're not going to be, they're going to give you just enough of a hard time that you're actually going to shine even more and own your power even more. Just your current position and who you are. It's beautiful. You have nothing to worry about. You're actually pretty damn magical and manifesting romance. And how is that having them show up? They now see that they have all the resources they need. They have what they desire enough in this moment to move forward and share their heart with you. They're safe. They can take the mask off. That was a raccoon joke. Laugh. I feel like they might be a little corny too. A little bit of punny action. Yeah, they're going through a transformation. They're letting go. They're becoming the butterfly, and it's time to move forward. So I really like this. I think this is a beautiful, grounded, loving energy, and I see them quickly coming in your direction. So get ready. My ears have been ringing for the last 3 or 4 minutes, like someone wants to talk to me, and I really feel that this is your person, like stuttering, like and all of a sudden they're just gonna word vomit on you. Oh my God, I'm so glad we said this, and I tell you how I felt, and blah blah blah, and we can move forward, and boom, grabbing your hand. They like to grab your hand a lot. I can see them constantly grabbing for your hand, very touchy, always wanting to touch you. That's going to be an important part of their relationship with you. They also know that you enjoy your distance and alone time, and they're good with that because they have other things that they like to do and regroup, and they go quiet sometimes. But when you come together, they're right there. It's very grounded and secure. They want to make sure you know they're there for you, always reaching for you. Aw, that's so beautiful. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. If you'd like a personal read or to purchase the decks, links are down below. Talk to you guys next time. Bye.